Hello guys, and welcome back to another episode on Rattlesnake Valley. So today, as you know, last episode, we had a bit of a catastrophe with the skid steer falling off of the truck, and then I decided I was too tired. So, first thing I'm going to do is pick this up, which I will do in the time-lapse. But, yes, there's not much going on. Everything is operating as normal. Should probably bring this guy back, and we should start this guy off. We might as well just do it right now, because I believe this is ready to be fertilized. So, there's not really much left to say or do, so let's get right into the time lapse. Okay, so there is a little bit of a problem here. If we just take a look at the frame rate, yeah, we're getting like 25 FPS. That is not good for my PC. Like, on Goldcrest Valley, I can get 60 frames per second pretty much flat out. This map is obviously 4 times bigger and probably 4 times more detailed, so I usually get a minimum of like 45 or 40 maybe. Ever since I moved that John Deere, which I know is very detailed, we have gotten this frame rate, which is not easy to live with, if I'm honest. So I could turn down the graphics, but I think I might just sell the John Deere and let's buy a different tractor, because, well, that's what makes sense to me, I guess. So, yes, I think once we get down here, unfortunately, that's what we're going to have to do, and the reason I'm doing it now and not, like, turning down the graphics or something is because if it doesn't work, then we're putting more hours on it as we speak, so we should sell it as soon as possible. Okay, so we're all parked up. Come on. And put it on auto hold. And then, yeah, we're just gonna go in to the garage, find the John Deere. And don't get me wrong, I really don't want to do this because that John Deere's pretty awesome. Where is it? It must be at the end. It is at the end. So, yeah, we're gonna sell it. Hopefully we didn't lose too much. Let's see what it was for originally. 201. Okay, so we didn't lose hardly anything. Good. Now we have to buy a different tractor. This is interesting. It's not, I don't think it is a real tractor. It might be, so don't quote me on that, but 320 horsepower. I was gonna say 600. No, I don't think we'll get that. We could get something like this, slightly smaller tractor. In fact, maybe we should. Why don't we get a John Deere to replace our John Deere so we don't have too much of a loss? And let's just make sure the frames per second are okay. Okay, so here it is next to our pile of stuff that we have to bring home. Why is the frame rate still suffering? Okay, so it's literally been like 10-20 seconds, and I just tabbed through all the vehicles, and now it's stabilizing, so maybe it just had to get that other John Deere out of its system. Yeah, so I guess we're good to go. So back to the time lapse. Yes, I was recording to my SSD, as you know, because SSDs are fast, and there's not a possibility really for mechanical failure. But basically, we fed the cows with the total mixed ration. That's what that is, by the way. And we got 24 grand from their milk when midnight passed. So that's good, for sure. We were in debt, and that was not good, and then it was good. And it definitely pays for all our, our taxes, our maintenance for everything at night. And yeah, also sorry about the activate windows in the bottom corner. That, yeah, I still haven't figured out where my activation key went. I've been trying to get it from the place I bought it, and yeah, it's not going well. So, I might just buy another one because it's so annoying in the bottom corner. Anyway, back to the time lapse. so there we go. I guess that's a good session. Maybe, I don't know. Yes, so what we have done is pretty much all animals. And I know if you watched the last Southern Cross Station, that was a lot of mowing. So you're probably getting tired of mowing. But, yeah, tomorrow we are going, or not tomorrow, next time, we are going to have to mow this, but we're not going to mow it with that. We are going to use a Big M, a Krone Big M. Which, if you don't know, is like the Krone Big X, except it's got mowers on it, and it's huge. And it is a real thing, so, yeah. But I actually don't have that mod installed right now, so I'll have to get that, and then, I thought I did install it. Maybe it just didn't install for some reason. Anyway, yes, so if you enjoyed the video, make sure to hit that like button, and also subscribe if you really liked it and you would consider watching some of my other videos. I would highly suggest checking those out, especially if you thought this was okay. Anyway, I will stop like confusing myself here and say that I will see you later. That outro was so terrible that I have decided to commit suicide. So, as soon as someone puts some grass in here, I'm gonna be dead. No, I'm not gonna commit suicide, but it was a really bad outro. I think you can agree with me there. Anyway, goodbye.